All right, anyway, so we're starting the book of Devarim. We're starting the preparation for Rosh Hashanah. When Av is starting, we're starting the preparation for Rosh Hashanah to the really most important day. It's not just the day, it's Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot, all these high holidays when it's all going to be decided for us what's going to happen with us in the next year. So take it in the right way, it's time to prepare a vessel. We start to prepare a vessel in the first of the month of Av, of Leo. We're doing the correction of love. And we talked about love last week, and we're going to see today, we're going to talk about the book of Devarim, about astrology, but also a little bit about the destruction of the temple and why it happens from hate for no reason. And we will see where hate for no reason is coming from. It says sinat chinam, okay? There is love for no reason and there is hate for no reason. So we will try to cover all of this today. So as I say, preparation for Rosh Hashanah, the book of Devarim, there's so many secrets about it. If you want, listen to last year, we talked about a lot of secret and a lot of things, but today we want to talk about something else. So you can always go to last year class and check more in, information, energy, consciousness about that book of Devarim, which is the book of Devarim is the fifth book, which represents Malchut. We know that Sefer Bereshit, Shmot Vayikra and Bamidbar was Ketech Chochma Bina and Zeir Anpin, and now we're coming to the level of Malchut, called Mishneh Torah, secondary to the Torah, written by Moses himself. When the book starts with reproofing the people of Israel, and Moses waited 40 years to reproof. He was waiting 40 years to tell them what's wrong with them. So there's few secrets about it. Obviously, the Rav, for many years, the Rav was saying that he was waiting 40 years because he could restrict. Many times when someone hurts us, we are like, we are so upset, and we either we don't say anything, or we're judging that person. We don't want to talk to them anymore, or we're fighting. So Moses waited 40 years, and when he said whatever he had to say, he said out of love, because it was not personal. It was not new. It was not boiling in himself. So he knew how to reproof with love. And when we do that with love, people can listen to us. When we don't do it with love, most of the time it has no effect because people don't listen to us. All right? But I think we spoke about that also last year. Moses starting to reproof the people of Israel from the Aleph Shvat, which is the first day of the month of Aquarius, until the 7th of Adar, which is the 7th day of the month of Pisces, 36 days. And it says, Ve'ele advarim, and these are the things that Moses tells to the people of Israel. Ve'ele, it's numerology of 36, from the new moon of Aquarius, Shvat, until the 7th of Adar, it's 36 days. 36 is 6 times 6, 6 is Zeir Anpin, and another 6 is all the directions, north and south, east, west, up and down, so it's covering everything, which is the complete of Zeir Anpin. Okay, the idea is to complete the tikkun. Moses, in this reproofing, in this speech that he gave to the people of Israel, he just didn't tell them you are not okay, but he was actually giving them secrets that will help them in the correction until the end of times, until Messiah is coming, until we have redemption. And he gave them the tools to make it. He gave them the tool to go through that period of time, because he saw the exiles, the first one and the second one. He could see, it was very high. It was not limited to what's happening right now. And he gave them the tools, and he did, within this speech, he did the correction with them. He gave them the power to do it, to do the correction and to manage until the end of times. Another thing is, like, we're asking, so why Moses, just before he left, Because usually before people leave, even if they had arguments before they leave, they want to create peace. So as a leader, he should go and motivate them and give them, listen, you have the power, you can do it until the end of time. Here is the tools, I'll give it to you, I'll motivate you. You can do it in a way that is motivating, not in a way that is the opposite, that coming from the lack, that coming from, giving someone on the head and reprove him. But then this is how the universe is really working, because you really hint what they need to do. And in this portion, in the portion of Devarim, is just saying it with hint, is not really giving any details. And later on, in the portions that are coming, he's giving more details. You did this, or you should do that, you could have that, and a lot of, we know, for example, the portion of Kitavo, God help us, right? So many blessings and so many curses there too. Anyway, so when you prove, so we know that the people of Israel, they were ready for this reproofing. They were ready. They really wanted to know. All right, because when you're coming to someone and you tell them, oh, you need to fix this or you need to change that, and the person is not ready, the person immediately will think that they're not good. They're not good, and therefore it makes them sad. And if that makes them sad, there's no way to pick yourself up from that. You're going into that negative side versus that positive side. But when someone is ready, you tell them that something that they need to fix, they get excited about it because, wow, you know what? I have a mission. I have a task. I have something to live for. I'm living to prove this. Every lack that we have in life, everything that we have in life starts first of all with lack. Start first of all with something that is not complete. Okay? But we are complete because we are created from the Creator, right? So did the Creator, when he created me, did he make a mistake? No, probably not, right? Or did he create a product that, did he confuse in the product? Or did he create a product that is damaged? No. So from the Creator point of view, we are perfect. We are whole, right? We are complete. But we're coming to this world with a lack, and our job is first of all to meet the lack, and after we meet the lack, to complete it, to make it complete. All right? The lack is not there just for the sake of lack. It's there for the sake of completing it. So Moses had to give it to them in a way of lack so they will get excited to complete it. But you need a special consciousness for that. We really need to be connected to the purpose why we're here in order to connect to such high level of like, wow, I love my luck because now this is why I'm here. I'm here to complete that luck. I'm here to be complete and to connect to the Creator that created me and to connect to the perfect place within me. And that's the work that we have. Well, we can only know that, when we deal all the time with katnut, with things of the physical world and what I have and what I don't have and what happened to me and what didn't happen to me, it's very hard to see that way. And we're going to see that, soon, like, that we don't really like it, that we resent it in a way. All right. But, that's how we learn Kabbalah. We know how the universe works, and everything starts from lack. When someone wants to jump high, first of all, he needs to bend, take power, and then go up, right? So first lack, that's how it's coming in life. When we get up, it says that the Satan is lapetach hatat rovetz. He's waiting for us already there. First of all is lack, and then jump, and then go, and then completion. And that's why, when we're coming to 9th of Av, and we are really sorry about what happened. What we are sorry about? We are sorry about the two temples that destroyed, almost 2,000 years ago. But the Zohar is saying that if we are just sad, to be sad about something that happened in the past, then we're not doing anything. The sad is about every year that redemption is not coming, every year that, we are sad because we did not build the new holy temple this year. Okay, so the sad is only coming for us so we will be happy to create something new. All right, so it's not sadness about something that happened in the past. Okay, it's about us today not doing what we need to do. So the sadness in order to create happiness. All right, we feel sorry that we don't have something, so we will wake up so we can have it. All right, I hope it makes sense. It has to come from a lack to fulfillment. And as an astrologer, I can see it all the time, when we're talking about tikkun. I mean, we're big in the Kabbalah Center tikkun. It's not only the Kabbalah Center, it's the purpose of life, but we like the word tikkun, tikkun, it means correction. And we always, it's my correction. Oh, it's my correction. It's hard for me because it's my tikkun. It's my tikkun, But tikkun is there. It's the lack that you came here to fulfill. So we should not be sorry about our tikkun. We should get excited about our tikkun. Because what tikkun will make us? Tikkun will make us complete. Right? If a person, for example, I don't know, if the person, let's see what sign comes first in my mind. If a person has a correction in Cancer, okay, Cancer is nurturing, Cancering is feeling safe, is feeling complete. But if a person has a tikkun in Cancer, it means that in a past life he was Capricorn or she was Capricorn, right? And Capricorn is always rigid, always worry, always take the world on the shoulder, always feel responsibility. And now a person like that, when he comes to this world with a past life Capricorn, every time he's not going to behave with mercy. Every time he's not going to feel his heart. He's not going to connect to his emotions. He's going to have chaos in his life. So what's the idea? So you cannot say, no, I'm not feeling because it's my tikkun. It's difficult for me. Awesome. It's difficult for you. Let me work on it, because the moment I will feel safe emotionally, I will be happy. I will draw the people that will make me feel safe. Right now, I'm trying to make myself, because Capricorn is me, kochi ve'otzem yadi. It's me and only me will be able to do that. I cannot trust anyone else to do the job. Right? And Cancer is like, yeah, let's do the job together. Let's nurture one another. Let's take care of one another, and let's be together. Right? So a person who doesn't know how to live life like that, who doesn't know that the correction is there for him to feel safe, for him to be complete, to achieve the level of peace of mind that you really want. So we cannot complain about our tikkun. We need to get excited about it, because not to see what I need to let go, to see what's coming if I do that. If I'm going to be nurturing, if I'm going to be able to feel how I feel, my life will be so amazing. I will feel peace of mind. I will feel like safe emotionally. I'm not going to be afraid that people will hurt me and nobody will give me what I need. We will give each other what we need. So it's really about, everything starts from lack. We all come here with a past life that we need to correct. We already come here to this life with a lack. And now that lack, the whole purpose of this lack is to be complete, so we can be happy, because the purpose is to have pleasure. How do I gain pleasure? I do my tikkun. How do I do my tikkun? It's difficult, but you know what? It's exciting. I can only be sorry, if I can only be sorry. So I will feel, oh my God, I'm not there yet. And that pain will motivate me to get there. Okay, but to say, oh, I'm not good, it's my tikkun, it's too hard, and just to be sorry and to feel that maybe if we're going to be sad and the Creator will see that we are sad because we're not making it, maybe the Creator will save us, and then the Creator is not saving us, and then we have issues with Creator as well. So today we have the sun. The sun is in Cancer and is trying Neptune. Now, the sun in Cancer, the sun, by the way, is lack. Not the sun is lack. Sorry, did I say the sun is lack? It's the opposite. Cancer is lack. Okay, because it's the moon, is always lacking. And that's why we were talking about Cancer, how to be complete, right? Because when a Cancer feel emotionally secure, is amazing Cancer. When a Cancer don't feel emotionally secure, you don't want to be around them. They can be pretty nasty. They always feel they need to protect themselves. So, so the sun is in Cancer, but when the sun is in Cancer, it's the completion of Cancer, okay? Because the sun is where we are shining this month. And it's trying, considered to be a positive aspect, to Neptune in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces is unconditional love. Neptune in Pisces is the higher realm, is unity, is all one, by potential, all right? So when the sun is in Cancer, and if you know the sign of Cancer, they need to be emotionally safe, but they need to know what they're doing in order to be emotionally safe. And Neptune is already a very high realm, but because it's trying, because they're working together, you can see that you can bring the Neptune energy, which is the upper world, which is the unconditional love, into the insecurity of Cancer, okay? Because it's trying, they're working together. The sun is in Cancer, so it's the strong side of Cancer, all right? So when you take the strong side of Cancer and you take Neptune, which is really a true spiritual essence of Neptune, all right, and you put them together, this is a great time to feel like we were talking about the reproofing. Even if there's things that we feel still that we are lacking, even if there's still like the Cancer, right? If things that we don't feel we are there yet, we feel insecure emotionally, especially emotionally. It's kind of an emotion, Neptune and Cancer, they're both, emotional. So, but we know that everything starts when emotionally I feel strong, physically I have no problem to do anything. Usually we don't have the power or the energy to do things because we're not feeling great. So if this is a great time to fix the emotion, if someone tell me you're not good at something, not to hurt me, in a good way, with love, or I learned about myself that I'm not good about something, or I discover about myself that I'm not good about something, that aspect will help me to connect myself to something higher so I can see how can I fix it, or how can I become better in a way of mercy, because Neptune in Pisces is mercy. Okay? So, that's a good aspect, and it's today. The sun trine Neptune. Sun is 23-degree Cancer, and Neptune is 23-degree Pisces. So they're really trine exact today. And we are just before Shabbat Devarim. And we're just about to hear about Moses reproofing the people of Israel, and we can try to connect to see where are the things that in my life that I know that I'm not good and I feel bad about it. I know I have fear. Still after all these years in spirituality, still feeling bad. Why am I like that? Why I cannot fix it? Why, and every time it's like coming like with judgment towards ourselves. When we say reproof, we need to to prove ourselves too. It has to be with mercy. It has to be that, okay, there's something I can make better, but I can only make better if I give myself a chance, but not if I lose, a hope, right? And what the aspect that we have today is actually happening now. Tomorrow we have the same sun. No, tomorrow, yeah. We have the same sun in Cancer, or 25-degree tomorrow or Saturday. All right, this weekend. We have the sun will be 25-degree Cancer. It's already moving 2 degree up. And who she's meeting? Who is 25-degree Capricorn? The planet Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn, 25 degrees. So the sun forming an opposition to Pluto in Capricorn. All right, which also, we're going to have a lot this week, has to do with Pluto and Neptune together. But the sun is opposite Pluto. Pluto is the underground, is ruled by Scorpio. And Scorpio, forgive me, Scorpio, known by their, jealousy or their desire is so big that they have to conquer, and it's in Capricorn, so it's also have to conquer, so it's breaking a lot of It's the I have to have what I have, in that very structured, harsh way. And the sun is in Cancer. It's soft, nurturing, loving, unconditional love, and they're opposite each other. They're like fighting, and it's always when we have a fight between planets, it means that we have both energies, and we, the people, needs to decide. We feel that tense, we feel that pressure, and then we need to decide, which side am I taking? Am I taking the nurturing and understand that an emotion is secure? And only 2 days ago I had Neptune that showed me how I can do that. Can I remember? Can I remember what happened 2 days ago when Neptune says, listen here, this is the power, this is how you can do it. And you got all this amazing idea how you can make it, and you're working on yourself. And then Pluto is coming and he says, hey, wait, let's go backward for a second. No, I don't want to go backward, I want to move forward. But after, sometimes we're taking on ourselves some sort of task or target or goal that we're not so crazy to do. But at the beginning, when we felt like, when we felt that we want to do the correction, we felt that we want to complete the lack, right? So we felt like, oh, okay, the best example, I want to start a diet, or I want to open a business, or I want to go out to meet more people, or I don't know, whatever. So you get some sort of divine inspiration and you get excited about it, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do it. And then you almost like make a vow, I'm going to do it. And then work starts. And then, oh no, why did I say that? I'm not going to eat. I'm really hungry. I want to open that business, but it's really not, it's not working. Why did I commit to it? I don't want to commit to it. And then we start, if we don't go back to the same tether, to the same frequency of the beginning of our excitement, it starts to become a burden, and we start to hate it. I know someone, I have a student that every time she starts a diet, it's not me. When it's me, I'm admitting. But when she started a diet, she started to hate herself, literally. She started a diet and then she get depressed. Why did she get depressed? Because now she hates that diet, and it doesn't matter. She's trying to lose weight, but every time she's looking for the most expensive diet, and she's buying this and she's buying that and she's buying that, just so want to make it. But when diet starts, get depressed. Doesn't matter how much money, how much grade that, because it has to, we have to maintain that desire of the beginning. And then we start to hate it. And that's what happened. The people of Israel received the Torah. And for those of us who know the Torah, there are so many restrictions, so many things that we need to do or not need to do. And then it became a burden. It really became a burden, and the people of Israel really hate it. Think about it. Now we learn about restriction, about lack. Everything starts with lack. I don't want to start with lack. I just want to have everything I want to have in life. I don't want to earn it. I don't want restriction. I didn't choose it. I don't want it. I want to have a good life. You want to give me pleasure? Give me pleasure. Why are you telling me I have to do this and this to get pleasure? I don't want to get this and this. I want pleasure now. And tikkun, we're talking about tikkun, and sometimes we wake up in the morning, it's like, the heck with this tikkun. Why life has to be so hard? I don't want a hard life. I want to have good life. And that's how we hate. And then we hate the people around us, and we hate the Creator. We hate the Creator because, like, what's wrong with you? Don't you see that we're trying? Don't we see that we're working hard? Why we're not making it? Why it's not happening? Why people die? Why chaos? Why so much pain? Why? We don't want that. So if we don't really connect, to the real essence of the Creator, and in order for us to connect to the real essence of the Creator, we really need to connect to the true essence of ourselves. Okay, to know that we are complete, to know that we have the power, and to look at life in a different way, because we are talking about it all the time, every day. I know I'm talking to myself every day. I'm reading, I'm learning. And from reading and learning and talking about it to actually feeling it it's a totally different ball game. And until we really understand the essence of our true soul, it's very, very hard not to be victim of everything that is happening around us, or to blame people for things that happen around us. So what really happened is that Rashi is saying that Moses is telling them, you said that the Creator hates you, but you're the one who hates the Creator. All right, and this is where hate is coming from. Hate is coming from, I don't like what I have, I don't like the things I need to deal with, and I don't like people that don't have to do that. And then we also have hate for people. The portion starts, Ela Devarim, da 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 da, and he says 11 days in Chorev, Derech Har Seir ad Kadesh Barnea. That it was supposed to take them only 11 months to get from the land of Egypt to the land of Israel, but it took them 40 years because, everything that happened in the way. So the Rav is saying that this 11 days has to do with 11, the signs of the incense, and this is the healing. That we have in this portion the healing of the incense, 11, okay? 11 sign of the incense. ש-11 יום מחורב מקושר ל-11 סימני הקטורת ו-11 צמחי מרפא שיכולים לרפא כל מחלה אפשרית. That those 11 signs of the incense can cure any disease ever existed, the Rav is saying. And it's not only physical, it's also the heart. We can, in this portion, remove that hate for no reason. There's no really reason to hate. And if you really believe in the Creator, if a person has more than me, then I don't believe that there is a Ashgacha Pratit. I don't believe that there is more than life than just what I see. So, we want to let go of that hate. We want to talk to people. If we feel that someone hurt us, let's open it up. Let's open our heart. Let's say how we feel. It's not like, if I'm going to tell them, they'll think I'm weak. So let them think I'm weak, but let me clean my heart. Let's use this portion and the 11. We don't know what is the 11 sign of the incense today, but by reading the Torah, we already have the energy of it. All right, and I know that the Corona starts. We also... sorry, there is a prayer of the Ktoret, of the incense, so we can also say it. And the Rav is saying here that these 11 incense can break the power of the Satan, break it. Where is it sitting? It's sitting in our heart, getting hurt, getting jealous. And we talked a lot about it, that the mind needs to tell the heart, but until the heart is not feeling, the brain is like, it's almost like lost its power. So the heart has to believe. We need to feel things. We need to hate. And I don't want to go to, because there's other things like, how do we need to hate? Hate exists, so we can hate the Satan. We need to hate our negativity, not ourselves, because we're already complete. We need to hate our negativity, to say, I don't believe in myself. I hate it that I don't believe in myself. I hate it. It's my enemy, and I'm going to fight it. And I will believe in myself. And I can only do that if I hate in my heart the negativity that I have within me. Not to feel bad about me. Very thin line. Don't get confused there. Don't hate me. I was born complete because Creator created me. But that negativity, I don't believe in myself. What do you mean I don't believe in myself? I hate it. And because I hate it, I will believe in myself, because I'm fighting that I don't believe in myself.